What's going on, guys? And welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Miles of Horror, the only channel that's gonna make you scream. All right, so first thing you guys are probably gonna notice is I shaved my beard. I don't even recognize myself anymore. It's been almost not a year, I think like 10 months. I think I started going out last August, maybe 8 months. But it's taking me a minute to get used to it again. So anyway, welcome back to Miles of Horror, your home for all things horror, physical media, indie cult cinema, and all that good stuff. Be sure to hit that like button, and please subscribe to my channel if you guys like what I do over here. If you like my channel, please support and all that good stuff. So anyway, indie horror at its absolute best, guys. The movie is Murdercise. Now, Phoebe is an obsessed fitness nerd who gets her big break on a sleazy workout video. After being ridiculed by her co-stars, Phoebe befriends a mafia princess, Wildchild, who teaches her how to murder her way to the top.
Horror movies make me horny.
So right off the bat, right in the opening, we have this. The movie sets the vibe right from the start. Not that I needed any kind of confirmation that I was going to love this movie because I knew I would love it. But we have this super sexy, super gory opening shower scene, murder. There's nudity and blood, and hits all of your indie horror vibes right from the get. So, again, the movie's Murdercise, but like, if you don't know from the title alone that you're gonna love this movie, right from the opening scene. I promise you that. So let's start with the indie stars in this movie because that's how I discovered this film. And it all begins with my absolute favorite indie scream queen, Jessa Flux, who I first saw her back in Debbie Does Demons and Cannibal Hookers, some of my favorite indie films ever. And then I after seeing her in these films, I kind of sought her out in some of the other things she's done because I love her so much. And she's, honestly, guys, like the sweetest little devil you've never seen before. She radiates sexy and seduction, and she just brings so much to every role she's in. And Murdercise is no different. And is in fact the reason why I discovered this movie in the first place. But there are so many amazing indie stars in here, like Kansas Bowling, who plays Phoebe, Nina Kent, Ginger Lynn, BB Bardot, Crystal Shea. So many awesome indie stars and women, and it really, they really do a phenomenal job of casting these films. And I know a lot of these stars are repeat, stars in the A&P films. So awesome stuff on their end. But anyway, so Jess is one of the stars of the film, and she was promoting the movie on her social media. And if you guys don't know who Jessa Flux is, this is Jessa Flux, and shout out to Paul over at A&P Films for hooking me up with the poster when I ordered the the VHS. She goes by Jessa Flux, Jessa Jupiter Flux. Definitely go check out her socials. But she was promoting the movie on her social media, and I was like, I gotta see this movie, I gotta check it out, and that's kind of how I discovered it. And so from there, I researched the production company, which is A&P Films, which is a small production company run by a husband and wife, Angie and Paul. And let me tell you, it's been an absolute pleasure not only to grab stuff from them, like Murdercise, and Slash Lorette Party, which I have right here. I have their whole discography minus one at the moment, but to also back their new project, they have a new project in the works called OnlyFangs, which is kind of like an OnlyFans website for vampires kind of vibe, which looks awesome. And Paul and I had some awesome and super friendly interactions on social media. And I was bummed that they didn't have the clamshell left of Murdercise. I went with the regular slipcase edition, but I really wanted the clamshell, and so he offered to send it to me when they get it in stock for free, which is super nice of him. Again, he also sent me that Just a Flux poster free of charge, which is super nice. So if you're interested in checking this movie out, go check them out. Again, that's A&P Films. And they have an Etsy shop. That's kind of how they vibe out. So let me show you guys real quick. Um, so yeah, go to Etsy and type in A&P Films, and you're gonna see them. That's Angie and Paul right there. And you're gonna see you can purchase all their movies on Blu-ray. I opted for the VHS because I am a VHS snob. But you get their stuff on Blu-ray. They're all great, or DVD. So like I said, they have Murdercise, Slash the Ret Party, Streets of Vengeance, and a movie called Cinco de Mayo. Those are their 4 films to date. And then they have OnlyFans in the works. Now they do something really cool, which is this. They have an AMP 4-pack. So you actually get all 4 of their movies currently out: Cinco de Mayo, Streets of Vengeance, Slash the Ret Party, and Murdercise. In a 4-pack for $50. I mean, you can't beat that. I mean, it's like $15 a film, not even. It's like $12 a film, really. $12.50 a film. So I mean, guys, I have the VHS of all 4. I'm thinking about getting that 4-pack just because it's so cheap. And so yeah, if you're interested in checking out this movie along with other A&P films, definitely go to Etsy and check them out. And again, I can't say enough amazing things about Paul and about my experience, talking to him and getting these things from him. And not only that, but backing his new project, because I wanted to support this company to the moon because they're so real and so cool. But anyway, let me get back to Murdercise because I freaking love this movie. It is indie horror at its absolute best. Plain and simple, no matter how you slice it. It's what I'm all about as far as horror cinema is concerned. And the one-liners in this movie are just amazing. They're so over the top. The camp is peak, and I'm here for it. Jessa specifically has this one scene. She's kind of trying to seduce this guy, and she's like, "Are you rejecting me? Have you seen my tits? Are you seriously not going to look at my tits? Just put your hands on my tits like a normal man." And she starts crying and complaining, and she's like goes all off the chain, and she's like, "Look at my tits!" And it's just it's out of control, and it's amazing. And it's a vibe. Like, this movie is an absolute vibe. And when you see the movie and you see this one scene, it just cracked me up, and it's amazing. And testament to Jessa for how good she was in this movie and that scene specifically. But anyway, so Jessa plays Candy, who's kind of like the head bitch. She's like the head total bitch, head cheerleader kind of vibe, and she's like the leader of the aerobics dancers. And then you have Phoebe, who's a small blonde, total straight edge, and she wants to be a star, but she wants to do it the right way. And she's into aerobics, and she's all about the dancing, and that's kind of her dream. But one of the new aerobics girls steers her in a new direction, and that direction is murder, and things just begin to spiral in all the best ways. And so the music and score in this movie is excellent and very well timed and placed. It's super 80s synth and all that good stuff. So if you're into that vibe, you're gonna love it. Most notably in the final act, there's a resurgence of one of the characters where she takes a hammer to someone's head, and then right at that moment, the 80s synth kicks in, and it's just super badass. And the final kill is excellent. And guys, it's just an awesome, fun movie. Like, it's exactly what you want out of indie horror. Expect no less than the best. As far as the indie horror vibe is concerned. So I strongly recommend checking it out, and I can't say enough amazing things about Angie and Paul. Again, Paul and I were shooting the shit for a little while, and he's just a cool dude, man, and he appreciates all the love for his company, and they're doing amazing things. So I have a ton of excitement for OnlyFans when that certainly drops. I supported that film on their Indiegogo campaign, and I'm going to get the VHS tape when it drops. One of the perks of helping them out was you get the VHS drop when it comes. So there you have it, guys. The movie is Murdercise. Definitely check it out because it's awesome. And let me know in the comments if you have seen this, or if you've seen this on social media, or if you, now that you know about it, you want to check it out. And I appreciate you guys hanging out. Be sure to like and subscribe. And go check out A&P Films, man. They rock. They're doing really cool things. So Your boy Miles out. I'll catch you on the flip. Peace.